Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Kalamazoo, Michigan for Friday Night SmackDown. We are just, I believe about 6 nights removed from Judgment Day. If you have not seen it, I suggest that you highly watch that pay-per-view before you see this episode, as the Judgment Day exclusive the SmackDown exclusive pay-per-view known as Judgment Day had a huge wave of momentum. As you can see, Liv Morgan making her way to the ring here tonight, because we are kicking off the action in style with the Queen's Crown Tournament matchups as they continue, as the former ECW Women's Champion Liv Morgan goes one-on-one with Ivy Nile, the Pitbull as she is known. Ivy Nile, a certain type of competitor that I believe has a huge potential of being a potential SmackDown Women's Champion one day. Ivy Nile was absolutely tearing it up when she went face-to-face with Meiko Satomura in the first round of the tournament, but now we move to the second round. Liv Morgan was able to best Cora Jade from ECW, but now Ivy Nile here on SmackDown looking to pick up another victory and look to continue on, as the King of the Ring pay-per-view is just 3 more shows away, ladies and gentlemen. So after this one, you got 3 more shows, and then it's the King of the Ring pay-per-view. And this episode will contain spoilers from Judgment Day. If you haven't gotten the spoiler already, here we go. And if you want to talk about the Women's Championship in the runnings at the moment, we saw, oh, look at this, Ivy Nile immediately out of the gate just rolling Liv Morgan out of it. And look at this, Ivy's already mounting on top of Morgan and trying to get, just trying to get under the skin of Morgan at this moment. But like I was saying, if you missed Judgment Day, we saw Dakota Kai go one-on-one with the man Becky Lynch to defend her SmackDown Women's Championship. Liv Morgan certainly taking full advantage with that head scissors there. And look at this, now going to take full control once again, puts the legs up, and look at that, Liv Morgan just able to maneuver Ivy Nile away. And like I was saying, Dakota Kai was able to retain her SmackDown Women's Championship against Becky Lynch in controversial fashion, as usual, but Dakota Kai was still able to be successful and win her women's title defense. But look at this now, Liv Morgan just trying to outdo the quick and vicious Ivy Nile. And right now it seems like Ivy Nile might have a little bit more of a potential here, as she's taking full control of the matchup with these attacks here. Just slams Liv Morgan's arms down into the mat. And oh no, look at this now. Locking in a Dragon Sleeper on Liv Morgan. And Ivy Nile, known for her very technical MMA abilities. And now, look at this, Liv Morgan able to maneuver out of it. A shot to the back. Liv Morgan trying to take Ivy Nile off her guard. I think she tried to go for an enziguri, but she didn't have enough left in the tank. Ivy Nile with Morgan up on her shoulders, and she counters, reverse DDT. Liv Morgan dropping Ivy Nile right down to the mat. Queen's Crown Tournament is alive, ladies and gentlemen. As Ivy Nile moves out of the way of that splash, she awaits Liv Morgan to get back up to her feet. And wait a minute now, look at this, Ivy Nile. Man, what a gut buster. Didn't even have to slam her down, just dropped her on her shoulder, and now she hooks the leg. And Liv Morgan able to get the kick out. Ivy Nile continues this assault on Liv Morgan, but right now, look at this. Ivy Nile, Ivy Nile just, with Liv Morgan trapped in the ropes, delivers these knees. And look at this now, Ivy Nile looking Morgan trapped in the ropes and delivers a big boot, sending Morgan all the way to the outside. Ivy Nile is just certainly not letting loose, is not giving back here tonight. She is absolutely going relentless here on Liv Morgan. As Liv able to counter out of it, she grabs, look at this now, able to maneuver Ivy Nile into a guillotine choke. Liv Morgan quick on the draw there, could have Ivy Nile in a bad position. And wait a minute now, Ivy Nile, she's got a little bit more strength left. She's able to push Liv Morgan away. Nile still with, still that wave of momentum coming off her win against Meiko Satomura. She is certainly giving Liv Morgan, the former ECW Women's Champion, she's getting a run for her money right now. Off the ropes here. Jersey breaker from Morgan. Right to the side of the head. Morgan has put away opponents with this move before, but Ivy Nile able to get the kick out. Ivy Nile did not even hesitate on kicking out at that one. But now Ivy Nile looking Morgan right in the eyes as she tried to go for a big boot. Look at that, big head scissors. Ivy Nile gets sent away. But now Morgan, look at this, firing away on Ivy Nile. Liv Morgan lifts her up. Face first goes Nile. Liv Morgan is, look at this now, trying to go for that, that spinning heel kick. But Ivy Nile just ducks in and delivers a big clothesline, and that time that elbow may have knocked Liv Morgan's teeth out of her mouth, but it also could have won Ivy Nile the matchup. But as you can see, Morgan still able to continue. She kicks out. Ivy Nile looking down at her competition in certain awe, but Liv Morgan, she is not letting go here tonight. Liv Morgan is certainly letting people know, why she was the first ever ECW Women's Champion. But now Liv Morgan on the second rope. Ivy Nile. Ivy Nile's in bad position. Liv Morgan pushes her back, and look at this. Liv Morgan with a big front drop kick. A front drop kick. Drops down Ivy Nile. Big slap to the face. But look at this. Ivy Nile pulls in Liv Morgan for a big lariat. Ivy Nile, for the small stature that she has, she certainly has the power to back it up. And right now, it's a pretty even matchup as Ivy Nile just cleans Liv Morgan in the corner, as Morgan able to get it. Look at this, just back and forth from both of these women. Throws another shot, moves out of the way. Big right hand from Morgan. Just lights up the chest. Face buster. Morgan not even giving any chance. Of Ivy Nile getting back up. She delivers another face buster. Ivy Nile is struggling to stand, but she's got a little bit more to fight back. Morgan drops the knee. And look at that, sends her down to the mat. Liv Morgan gonna go to the top rope. Big splash from the top. Morgan's got to get into a cover, but wait, she's not going to. Liv Morgan pulls her up to her feet, and tries to go for an enziguri. She looked to put it away there, but look at this now. Ivy Nile with this torture rack, just bending Liv Morgan in two almost. Just look at this, just Ivy Nile, she could have her put away, but wait, Liv Morgan rolls Ivy Nile out of it. Ivy Nile caught off guard with that one, and wait a minute now, Liv Morgan, look, this is how she beat Cora Jade. She rolls her up, and Liv Morgan picks up the win. Liv Morgan does it again. Liv Morgan with a huge out-of-nowhere victory. We saw it with Cora Jade. But now Liv Morgan able to best out of that torture rack on Ivy Nile. Ivy Nile gets rolled up, and Liv Morgan now continues on in the Queen's Crown tournament. And there you see, ladies and gentlemen, that is your World Heavyweight Champion Kevin Owens and SmackDown General Manager, The Rock. Well, there you heard it from General Manager The Rock here tonight, but I'll get that in a second. As you can see, tonight's match card, Edge will be taking on a mystery opponent in the King of the Ring semifinal matchup. As Andrade, I'll explain that in a second as well. But then also the Queen's Crown Tournament first round matches end as the EST takes on Raquel Gonzalez. And then also in your main event, ladies and gentlemen, AJ Styles goes one-on-one with Samoa Joe in a Falls Count Anywhere match just now announced by The Rock. And the winner will challenge Kevin Owens for the World Heavyweight Championship at the King of the Ring pay-per-view. We are already moving and we are already getting the next bit of action here tonight. And I have a little bit more to explain, but as you can see, Drew Gulak makes his way towards the ring after his loss at Judgment Day in the Fatal 4-Way matchup, unable to win his United States Championship once again. Drew Gulak now looks for another challenge in the form of the new WWE Television Champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes, what a matchup he and Johnny Gargano put on at Judgment Day, and it was a huge matchup between those two. Potentially one of the best matchups we've seen in the series thus far. But as you can see, Cody Rhodes still with that tainted television championship, still with the Ways initials on it. Cody Rhodes certainly has to be not happy about the championship that is around his waist, but certainly glad to hold that championship. I mean, Cody Rhodes, and once again holding some gold here in the WWE after he was supposed to be a tag team champion but was kicked out of Reverence after WrestleMania, so he was never able to win the tag team titles with Seth Rollins and Cameron Grimes. But now you see the WWE Television Champion makes his way into the ring and he goes one-on-one with Drew Gulak here tonight. And like I was saying earlier, ladies and gentlemen, as you saw, Edge will be taking on a mystery opponent. That is because the original matchup between Edge and Andrade El Idolo has been scheduled, as originally scheduled, it was supposed to be those two in the semifinal matchup, but due to Brock Lesnar's actions at Judgment Day, Andrade El Idolo is currently on injury and he cannot fulfill his spot in the King of the Ring tournament. So later tonight we will be revealing the opponent for Edge in the King of the Ring tournament. And you gotta be thinking that's gotta be taking a toll on Edge, as you know, he has no idea who he's gonna be facing, but also is keeping us in suspense about who we are going to see. And look at this now, Cody Rhodes, look at this, paying some homage to Scott Hall with the Razor's Edge. Oh! And look at this now, Cody Rhodes just dropping the elbow. And again drops the elbow. Cody Rhodes, a huge wave of momentum he gained last night I say last night as if it's Monday Night Raw, but you know what I mean. Cody Rhodes was able to win the television title in a huge back and forth encounter. Surprising matchup we had there, but Cody Rhodes now on SmackDown looking to reign as the television champion, and oh man, a huge uppercut into the corner. Cody Rhodes just not even giving Drew Gulak a chance to recover off the second rope with a big spear. Cody Rhodes could have Drew Gulak put away. Is the television champion gonna best Drew Gulak here tonight? But certainly one hell of a show Judgment Day was. The Iron Man matchup between Kevin Owens and Roman Reigns was absolutely hellacious. Please go check that out if you haven't already. Look at Drew Gulak now, though. Drew Gulak with the gory special. We've seen him use this before, and right now he's got it cinched in tight on Cody Rhodes. Oh, but look at this, Cody able to maneuver out of it. Cody Rhodes pulling Drew Gulak up to his feet now, off the ropes. Cody cutter! Out of nowhere, Cody Rhodes catching Drew Gulak off guard with the Cody cutter. And wait a minute now, Cody Rhodes, he used this move last night against Johnny Gargano, Vertebreaker. And it looks like Cody Rhodes looks to put this matchup in the bag as Cody Rhodes grabs Drew Gulak, Crossroads. Man, count to 11. The television champion picks up a huge win here tonight. Again, Cody Rhodes with a huge victory. Cody Rhodes not even taking a misstep there. Cody Rhodes retains his dignity, but he is able to pick up the win here tonight. And oh, wait a minute. Can we get cameras on there? Can we get cameras on? There he is. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Johnny Gargano currently inside the arena. Cody Rhodes trying to look for him, and Cody Rhodes with the championship in hand. Oh, there he is. Johnny Gargano finally eyes on Cody Rhodes. And look at this, Johnny Gargano just looking on at Cody Rhodes, not even wanting to get a fight. But we can clearly see what Johnny Gargano wants. And it is that WWE Television Championship. Johnny Gargano and Cody Rhodes most certainly will meet again for that title very, very soon. Well, you got to be thinking that Roman Reigns has to be projecting some of his negative energy, his loss on the Usos. But as you can see here tonight, you heard of Roman Reigns, the Tribal Chief, is not happy, and it looks like Jimmy Uso is on thin ice with the Bloodline. But ladies and gentlemen, we move on to the King of the Ring tournament. And the Rated R Superstar, Edge. Edge, ever since he returned at the Royal Rumble earlier this year, he has been absolutely on fire. Huge match against Adam Cole at WrestleMania. And ever since then, he has been progressing in the King of the Ring tournament, and it looks like Edge is looking to become a two-time King of the Ring winner. Oh, ho, ho. Well, this is certainly a welcome surprise. We have not seen Tommaso Ciampa on SmackDown since his matchup with Kevin Owens about 2 months ago. He was competing in the Cruiserweight Classic, and now Tommaso Ciampa making his return to Friday Night SmackDown after his huge upsetting loss in the Cruiserweight Classic. He looked to go all the way through and win the ECW Cruiserweight title, but that was not possible when he lost to Tyler Bate. Now Tommaso Ciampa looks to become King of the Ring. Tommaso Ciampa actually competed in the Raw side of the King of the Ring tournament back in Season 1. I can't remember who he picked up the win against, but it'll come back to me eventually. All I know is that Tommaso Ciampa was able to challenge Aleister Black in that King of the Ring tournament, and Aleister Black will go on to win it. So Tommaso Ciampa certainly not a stranger to the tournaments, especially when King of the Ring is such around the corner, and we have things like the Dusty Classic going on Monday Night Raw, the Queen's Crown tournament, the King of the Ring tournament. King of the Ring is basically the showing of who the best of the best is in professional wrestling, and certainly you can put two of these guys in one of those categories. And it looks like the Rated R Superstar and the Psycho Killer, Tommaso Ciampa, both of these guys highly competitive wrestlers in the middle of the ring. Edge immediately out of the gate. Look at that. Tommaso Ciampa and Edge, they are both just retaining these strikes back and forth. You got to be thinking who's going to be taking the first blow. Edge moving away with that drop kick. Tommaso Ciampa able to land a knee. Owen trying to go for a drop kick again. Edge moves. Edge goes for a drop kick. Ciampa moves. Ciampa throws a big boot. Edge tries to throw a super kick, but Ciampa throws away the leg, lifts up Edge and slams him down for a power bomb. What a wonderful sequence from Ciampa and Edge, but now with Tommaso Ciampa on the full control of the matchup. Oh man, what a slap from Ciampa. But Edge with a right hand. And look at this now, Edge trying to fire away. Oh, and Ciampa right hand again. Nails Edge right in the face. Oh, and Edge. It looked like Ciampa tried to go for a neck breaker there, but Edge stopping him in his tracks. Oh, slammed him down for his own neck breaker. And now as Edge pulls Ciampa back up to the ropes. Oh, trying to go for a drop kick. Ciampa moves out of the way. Oh, huge right hand chops him. And look at this now again. Ciampa just right to the back. Oh, Ciampa just taking his time, going all out on these strikes on the back. Oh, and now Tommaso Ciampa has Edge. Oh, man. Right across the eye. Ciampa just lit up Edge with a right hand, and Edge is pissed. Look at the receipts that he's given there. You can see Edge right under his right eye. He took that shot from Ciampa, and he's been busted wide open. And now Edge with Ciampa trapped in the corner. Look at this. You can just feel the hatred from Edge at this moment against Ciampa. Just certainly not a respected superstar in the locker room. Look at this, Edge. Just, oh, look at that. Just showing the disrespect to Tommaso Ciampa. And look at this crowd fully behind the Rated R Superstar. No matter what he does, look at these headbutts, the viciousness of a Rated R Superstar here tonight. I mean, Edge has basically done everything in the book here in the WWE. And it looks like he wants to do it all over again as Tommaso Ciampa delivers a sit-out power slam. No! Edge able to get the kick out at 2. It seems like he's looking to do it all over again. Certainly would like to, get a chance at the World Heavyweight Championship, or maybe even challenge for something like the ECW Championship. That'd be certainly interesting to see Edge back in ECW. But right now, Edge here on Friday Night SmackDown, he has been absolutely eclectic. I mean, hell, he almost won the Royal Rumble back in season 4. It was he almost won the Royal Rumble. He was the final 2 with the eventual winner of the matchup, Finn Balor. Oh, and Ciampa stopping Edge in his tracks, nailing him with a right hand. And look at this now, Tommaso Ciampa. Look at this, grabbing Edge and throwing him into the corner, thinking about another opportunity as he just lifts him into the corner. And Ciampa lining him up and delivers a big knee. And look at this now, Tommaso Ciampa, huge right hands just lighting up the face of Edge. Oh, stomping right on the chest. But now Tommaso Ciampa not even giving any chance to recover here. Ciampa has Edge. Oh, face first goes Edge into the mat. Now Ciampa hooks the leg. Not even a count of 2. Edge just showing the straight fire as Edge just gets right back up to his feet. You can feel the fighting spirit within Edge right now as he delivered that Northern Lights suplex, stopping Ciampa in his tracks. Sends Ciampa off the ropes. Big power slam. Rated R Superstar certainly showing a huge wave of attacks here tonight, and Ciampa's certainly in trouble as Edge has been absolutely decimating him throughout this entire matchup. And look at this now, again Edge trapping Ciampa in the corner and just stomping a mud hole into the chest of the Psycho Killer. But now Ciampa again stopping him in his tracks. Big knee to the chin. I was about to say the nin. But now Ciampa, look at this with Edge up. Whoa, dodges the clothesline. Edge sweeps out the legs from under Ciampa, utilizing that big frame of Edge's. But look at this now, Ciampa with the right hand stopping Edge. Oh man, what a slap. And again, look at these, trying to light up the face of Edge as he delivers a kick to the gut. Edge has him. Execution. 1, 2, Ciampa could be done, but he gets the shoulder up. certainly a matchup made in heaven. Tommaso Ciampa and Edge, both these guys putting each other to the limit. Oh, Ciampa lights up the face. And wait a minute, now what is this? Tommaso Ciampa has Edge up. Running power bomb. Dropping Edge right on the top of his spine. But look at this now, Edge trying to go for a drop kick. And now, oh! Ciampa lights up the face of Edge with a big boot. And Ciampa now just not even giving him a chance to recover. And look at this now, Tommaso Ciampa, air raid siren, drops him right on the back of his neck. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, over the next, once the King of the Ring is over, we will be having some draft trades. So you got to be thinking of who could be going, who could be coming to Friday Night SmackDown, who could be going to Raw, to Wednesday Night ECW. It doesn't matter. We just got to, not going to be a full draft, ladies and gentlemen, but just a couple, not a full draft, but just a couple of trades. But right now, that is it for the future. And look at this now, Tommaso Ciampa. Oh, look at this, Psycho Cutter. Psycho Cutter on the Edge. Edge, he's in a bad positioning here. 1, 2, no, Edge. I think either way, he got his arm under the rope and got his end kicked out. Edge continues in the matchup. You hear the crowd here tonight. They say both these guys, they want him to just keep fighting. Ciampa, fisherman driver, dropping Edge down. Could have him done. No. And look at this now, Ciampa just looking down at Edge and just, stomping away at the face. The former Intercontinental Champion certainly not giving Edge a chance to recover as that big knee just nails Edge right at the bottom of his chin. And this knee's about to go to the side of his head. Tommaso Ciampa may have put the Rated R Superstar away here. 2, no! Edge kicks out of the knee. Tommaso Ciampa certainly not happy about Edge. Certainly not happy about Edge not wanting to stay down. But right now, Ciampa just mounting on top of Edge and just not even giving Edge any sort of reprieve. Especially because it's going to take a lot more to kill Edge as he just dodged out of that knee strike and delivers a big boot to the side of Ciampa's face. And drops him down for a flatliner. Edge utilizing every move in his arsenal at the moment. Edge, oh man. And now he's just toying with Tommaso Ciampa. And look at this now. Edge wants to make Ciampa suffer with the sharpshooter. In the middle of the ring, Edge locking in the sharpshooter on Tommaso Ciampa. Ciampa's struggling. He's got to get to the bottom rope or he's got to get out of this somehow. And look at this. Wait a minute. Ciampa pulls himself in. Oh, and pushes Edge off. And trying to go for a big boot, but Edge counters. Edge moves out of the way. Look at this now. Off the electric chair. Ciampa pulls him away. Hurricane Rana. Edge went sailing down to the mat. And now Ciampa with Edge up on his shoulder. Air raid siren. He just drops him. But Edge back up to his feet. Tries to go for a super kick. And now Tommaso Ciampa looking for the fairy tale ending. But Edge counters. Big clothesline. Edge counters with the big clothesline out of the fairy tale ending. Ciampa staggering. Gets caught with a spear. Edge hooks the leg. And Edge picks up the win. Edge has defeated Tommaso Ciampa, and Edge is moving on. In the King of the Ring tournament, he is going to the finals. The ovation here in Michigan is absolutely ecstatic for the Rated R Superstar. What a win for Edge.
I'm
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we go from one matchup in a tournament to another as we move to the Queen's Crown Tournament, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, that is right. We are finally concluding the first round matchups for this tournament as Bianca Belair will go one-on-one with Raquel Gonzalez. And certainly, as Dakota Kai was able to best Becky Lynch last night, they are looking for the next SmackDown Women's Championship contender. And Bianca Belair, currently at the moment, I mean, we've seen her in the likes on ECW. She was challenging against Toni Storm and Sasha Banks. I mean, we saw her in that hellacious Singapore Cane match with Sasha Banks a couple months ago on ECW. But Bianca Belair, ever since she went to SmackDown, she's had a change of attitude and certainly has been showing a lot of fight within her. But Bianca Belair certainly has a lot to prove. A lot more to prove, especially as Raquel Gonzalez, the hired help, I guess you can say the senior bodyguard of the SmackDown Women's Champion Dakota Kai, as you can see her in the back walking. And Raquel Gonzalez, certainly has to be thinking as well. Raquel has only had one matchup here, and it was against Bianca. Raquel Gonzalez's first matchup was against Bianca Belair, so this is the rematch. But there are so much higher stakes at play here, especially as Bianca Belair and Raquel Gonzalez are certainly powerhouses in their own right. Who's going to be the true winner and who is going to continue on in the tournament here tonight? And you hear the crowd here tonight chanting EST, EST. Got to be certainly on the side of Bianca Belair. And Bianca, already out of the gate, she just nailed Raquel Gonzalez right in the face with that shot. But look at this now, Raquel, slams her down with a fireman's carry slam. Raquel already looking to put the matchup away. But Raquel Gonzalez certainly already getting frustrated in the early goings of the matchup. Raquel Gonzalez already has a pinfall victory over Bianca Belair. And look at this now. Bianca Belair. What is she thinking here? Has Raquel Gonzalez for a suplex maybe? But no, look at this. The incredible power and strength of the EST. Slams her down to the mat. And Dakota Kai certainly not happy about that one. She has got to be concerned as Bianca Belair continues to light up the face of Raquel Gonzalez. And look at this now with Raquel trapped in the corner. She's lighting up the chest of Raquel Gonzalez with these stomps. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, we still have tonight's main event, the Falls Count Anywhere matchup between Samoa Joe and AJ Styles. We certainly saw how much those two guys wanted to absolutely murder each other last night in the Fatal 4-Way matchup for the United States title, which would eventually be won by new United States champion Bobby Lashley. Samoa Joe and AJ Styles requested they have a one-on-one matchup to deal with it here tonight. But The Rock, he upped the stakes, and he made it a Falls Count Anywhere matchup. Big splash from Bianca Belair, hooks the leg. Raquel Gonzalez could be put away here, but no. But like I was saying, AJ Styles and Samoa Joe with the even more added stipulation that now, not only is it Falls Count Anywhere, but the winner will challenge Kevin Owens for the World Heavyweight Championship at the King of the Ring pay-per-view. And now Raquel Gonzalez just throwing Bianca Belair around like she was a toy. But now Bianca Belair just moving out of the way and nailing Raquel Gonzalez on the side of the face with an elbow. And that time she tried to go for another one. Raquel Gonzalez with a big drop kick. That drop kick is certainly going to take Bianca off of her game. And Raquel Gonzalez just throwing her away. Raquel Gonzalez now waiting to put her away. Oh no, Bianca Belair just stomping her and just dropping her down with a huge... Oh man, and again, look at this, just lighting up the face with these slaps is Bianca Belair. And look at that now, Bianca Belair's telling off Dakota Kai. I mean, I would certainly want to if I was... Oh, look at that, Bianca tried to use her hair, trying to use that personal weapon that she has. Raquel Gonzalez with a big power slam, hooks the leg, could have Belair put away here, but no. You hear the crowd They're certainly along the lines with the EST here tonight, but Bianca Belair is... Oh, wait a minute. What is she thinking here? Oh, my God. Good Lord, that... You already know how it feels to be whipped with a kendo stick. Imagine being whipped with just pure bristles of Bianca Belair's hair. And you can just see it already lighting up the chest of Raquel Gonzalez as she drops Bianca Belair down with a jackknife powerbomb. But no, Belair again kicks out. And look at this now. Belair back up to her feet. Oh, but Raquel just stopping her in her tracks. A kick to the gut in return by Bianca. Bianca Belair lifts up Raquel Gonzalez and drops her down for a sidewalk slam. Bianca Belair, as she looks down at Raquel Gonzalez, she's got to be thinking of what opportunities she can take to put her down here as Bianca now goes to the top rope. Oh, wait a minute now. Look at this big splash. Bianca Belair taking full advantage. Could have Raquel put away here, but Bianca Belair didn't have enough to put her away. Raquel able to get the kick out. And now Dakota Kai certainly watching on in nervousness, as it seems like Raquel Gonzalez just wants to continue to fight as she drops Bianca Belair down for a spine buster. Oh, and again Bianca able to get the quick kick out. You always got to be conserving your energy in these types of environments, especially with high stakes such as the King's Crown, or the Queen's Crown. Oh, and what a beautiful shooting star from Bianca Belair. She is giving Raquel Gonzalez a lot of damage with that one. But now Bianca Belair with Raquel Gonzalez. Oh, look at the power, and just shit cans Raquel Gonzalez against the rope. She's dropping her right on the top of her head. And look at this now, Bianca Belair has Raquel Gonzalez right in her face with the shot. And look at this now, Belair again with a slap. A disrespectful slap from Bianca Belair. But certainly, I wouldn't be showing Dakota Kai or Raquel Gonzalez any respect as Bianca Belair tried to go for a spear. Raquel Gonzalez counters, took her away and moved her away from it. What is this now? Bianca Belair. Wait a minute. Oh, look at this. Oh no. Oh man, it's like a widow's peak hold. As you can see, Raquel Gonzalez got it cinched in tight. Dakota Kai trying to distract the referee, but look at this now. Bianca thinking of something big here. Rolls Raquel Gonzalez away. And look at this now. Bianca with a kick to the gut. Could have her put away here. Whoa, wait a minute. Look at the power of Bianca Belair. Oh! Dropping her down to the floor. Wait a minute. Dakota Kai just threw a chair into the ring. Dakota Kai just threw a chair in the ring. I don't even think Belair noticed. But wait a minute. Wait. Oh, look at this. Oh, a shot to the back of the head. And wait a minute now. Raquel Gonzalez, she's got her eyes on the chair. Oh, huge right hand. But now Bianca Belair with a stopping power. Oh, wait a minute now. No, Raquel Gonzalez, fireman's carry, and a big slam. I don't know if she hit the chair, but that could be it for Belair. No. I thought maybe she was trying to aim for the chair. The chair moved out of the way, and Raquel Gonzalez with the chair in her hand. Wait a minute now. Look at this. Oh, wait a minute. Raquel Gonzalez just got herself disqualified. Bianca Belair just took a shot to the face. Oh, come on. I think this was all a setup. Oh, come on. No. That chair is in the middle of the ring. No. Chingona bomb on the chair. Raquel Gonzalez is dropping Belair down. This was an attack from Dakota Kai. And wait a minute. I know that music. Dakota Kai's getting the hell out of here. She knows who's coming. But look at this from the crowd. It's Ivy Nile. We saw Ivy Nile earlier. She was not happy about the loss against Liv Morgan. But now Ivy Nile coming to the aid of Bianca Belair. Oh, and Raquel Gonzalez trying to fight her off. But look at this now. Ivy Nile fires away with the right. Ivy Nile taking down Raquel Gonzalez and attacking her. Raquel Gonzalez certainly was not expecting the Pitbull here tonight. I was about to say Stone Pitbull. I was going to say that's not Tomohiro Ishii. But Ivy Nile trying to get some revenge. Raquel Gonzalez gets the hell out of there. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, next week's match card, we will see the Diamond Mine Open Challenge. And as you can see, Roger Strong and Jordan Devlin already thinking of the next bit of Diamond Mine. And then as you can see, also, we will be determining the #1 contenders for the SmackDown Tag Team titles. It's Boogs and Loomis taking on Mustache Mountain. That is going to be set in stone, ladies and gentlemen. But also, as you can see, Mandy Rose from ECW will be taking on the EST Bianca Belair in a semi-final Queen's Crown tournament matchup. And also, a huge matchup as the United States Champion Bobby Lashley goes one-on-one with the returning and debuting Ilya Dragunov to Friday Night SmackDown. But also, ladies and gentlemen, your main event next week, what a matchup this is going to be. Malachi Black steps into the ring with Brock Lesnar in the King of the Ring semifinals. That is next week, ladies and gentlemen. But this week, right now, it is time for your main event. And the main event is about to get phenomenal. AJ Styles. It was 6 nights ago that he was the United States Champion. And it was 6 nights ago that he would lose it in a fatal 4-way matchup. And Bobby Lashley will be the one to walk out as the new United States Champion. AJ Styles, currently now without a championship, has a huge opportunity ahead of him. The former WWE Champion looking to go after his first World Heavyweight Championship. As if he's able to defeat Samoa Joe here tonight, it will be Kevin Owens versus AJ Styles for the World Heavyweight title at the King of the Ring pay-per-view. And a phenomenal one here tonight. Certainly not very happy about losing his title, but certainly happy that he's got the chance to get his hands on Samoa Joe one-on-one instead of having to be interrupted by Drew Gulak or Bobby Lashley or the Hurt Business or whoever wanted to interfere. But as that tuba hits, you know that danger is coming. And the former World Heavyweight Champion, Samoa Joe, makes his way towards the ring. Samoa Joe was the first World Heavyweight Champion in this series. Samoa Joe finally getting another opportunity to challenge for the World Heavyweight Championship again, to become the first two-time World Heavyweight Champion. But Samoa Joe, he's got a lot ahead of him. He's got AJ Styles to worry about. And in this Falls Count Anywhere situation, both of these men are very, very dangerous. AJ Styles and Samoa Joe, they can go anywhere they like, Falls Count Anywhere. And the winner challenges. Kevin Owens for the World Heavyweight Championship. I mean, certainly that's already got to be something on the mind of both of these men already out of the gate. Your main event is underway, and Samoa Joe already getting attacked by AJ Styles. Joe and Styles absolutely have the disdain for one another. Just Samoa Joe and AJ Styles not even giving anyone a chance to recover. AJ Styles off the ropes. Signature moonsault DDT from AJ. And look at this now already. AJ Styles looking to put this matchup away, but no. Counter one there from the ref. Oh, trying to go for a Shining Wizard, but Samoa Joe moves out of the way. And look at this now, Samoa Joe. Whoa, trying to go for something there, but AJ Styles able to counter out of it. Both these guys know each other so well. It's almost apparent on how. Oh! As AJ Styles tried to go for a suicide dive, Samoa Joe moved right out of the way. And look at this now, Samoa Joe. Uh-oh. No, Samoa Joe. He's got an armbar locked in on the outside. Remember, submissions count as well. If he taps out or gives up, he can lose. Oh, man. AJ stopping Samoa Joe with a knee to the top of the head. And now Samoa Joe, look at this, going after AJ in the early goings. And, oh, man. Samoa Joe not even giving AJ any chance of recovery here. Samoa Joe and AJ Styles, remember, they do not have to. I don't know why the referee was counting. There's no reason for him to be counting in a Falls Count Anywhere match. That referee needs to be absolutely reprimanded for that one. But now, as you can see, Samoa Joe taking full advantage of the matchup. Joe just dropping AJ Styles using his environment. He's got to be, like I said, falls count anywhere. You can use anything to your advantage. And Samoa Joe able to knock AJ Styles off of the top rope. Oh, wait, no. Samoa Joe from the second rope with a big splash. And the referee is still counting. Why is this referee counting? Samoa Joe should not be, this referee should not be counting in a falls count anywhere matchup. If anything, he should be out there and not counting the wrestlers. But Samoa Joe and AJ Styles, they continue to fight on the outside. Why is this ref still counting? Can we get a new ref out here? We need, okay, this, all right, well, it's not very likely this happens, ladies and gentlemen, but we have switched referees mid-match. And look at this now, Samoa Joe, German suplex onto the stage. We have switched referees mid-match here tonight due to poor officiating. And, yep, as you can see now, Samoa Joe, going for a big boot, nails AJ Styles right in the face. But look at this now, AJ Styles, finally with a new referee at toe. AJ Styles giving Samoa Joe a bit of leverage. I'm pretty sure they were both ignoring the count anyway. Even regardless, I don't even think these guys would have cared if there was count outs. They would have just beat the shit out of each other, even in any scenario or matchup that you put them in. But right now, AJ Styles and Samoa Joe both fighting towards the stage. Certainly a dangerous area for both men here tonight. Oh my God, AJ Styles just tossing Samoa Joe off the stage. Certainly not a far drop, but a certainly hard landing. But look at this now, Samoa Joe. Oh, hip toss onto the concrete. Joe utilizing that power, and Samoa Joe, trying to go for a super kick. AJ Styles catches the leg and sends him over with a dragon screw. Wait a minute now, AJ off the stage. Oh my God. AJ Styles off the stage with a frog splash, but no. Not even a count of two, and Samoa Joe kicks out of that. Oh, Samoa Joe and AJ Styles, both of these guys absolutely no love for one another. I mean, we've known the history that these two men have had, but right now Joe is, oh, look at this now, AJ Styles trying to get out of the corner that Samoa Joe backed him up into. But look at this now, Samoa Joe trying to go after AJ. AJ caught him. AJ caught him mid-stride with a Spanish fly. AJ could have Joe put away, but Joe able to get the kick out. Oh, and AJ just with a stomp to the back of the head. Again, AJ Styles and Samoa Joe. Look at this. Samoa Joe grabbing AJ Styles. No, not on the... Oh, my God, onto the steel. The steel. Just with a Uranagi. Samoa Joe giving AJ Styles a huge slam, and now Joe and AJ are going towards the back. Oh, there we go. We got some camera footage backstage. Walking through the curtain, Samoa Joe and AJ Styles, they have made their way to the backstage area here. All the referee can do is count. He can't really do anything else about it. All the referee has to do is make the count, and that's how we're gonna win, or that's how the matchup's gonna end. But right now, Samoa Joe and AJ Styles absolutely utilizing everything at their advantage. I mean, right where they were just standing is where the stage or the curtain area usually is, and AJ Styles, right into the drink machine. AJ Styles could be getting the win off of that one. Samoa Joe able to get the kick out. AJ Styles and Samoa Joe, both of these guys utilizing everything in their moves arsenal and whatever the hell they could find around them, because right now Samoa Joe, look at this, with a kick to the face, because we know that Samoa Joe and AJ Styles certainly can get extreme if the time calls for it. And look at this now, Samoa Joe with AJ Styles, oh my God, just tosses him right onto the table. The table did not break. And now Samoa Joe, look at this, oh man, again, Joe just tossing AJ into the into the corner, and look at that again. Goes AJ Styles. Samoa Joe not even giving AJ a chance to recover as he drops an elbow directly onto the chest. But now Samoa Joe, as he pulls AJ up, oh man, what a shot! And look at this now, AJ Styles with another shot. And AJ Styles able to roll Samoa Joe up into the calf crusher on the outside. Look at this, AJ Styles. Look at this, just not even having to pull back. His knee is just being driven into the concrete. Joe with an elbow. Didn't have enough torque. Oh, wait a minute now. Uh-oh. No, Samoa Joe. Oh my God, what an exploder. Look at the distance that he just covered, throwing AJ Styles. And now Samoa Joe, look at this, just giving AJ Styles a huge run for his money. And AJ's just in a bad position because Joe just continues to fire away. And Joe has found a hockey stick. Oh! It's probably Roderick Strong's from last night if you saw the no-holds-barred match between him and Adam Cole. And, oh, wait a minute now. What is this? Samoa Joe, come on. No. Look at this. He found a table. It looked like he was going to put AJ through it. Oh! But now AJ Styles with her huge right hand nailing Samoa Joe right in the face. But now AJ Styles, uh-oh. Wait, what is AJ thinking? Oh my God, no. AJ Styles with a power bomb through the table. Power bomb through a table on the outside. AJ hooks the leg. 1, 2, that could be it. No, Joe gets the shoulder up. This matchup continues. This match continues. The falls count anywhere. They still continue on. And right now, Samoa Joe and AJ Styles are certainly showing the tenacity of wanting to challenge for the championship, but also looking to put their opponents away. As Samoa Joe delivers a deadly driver off the elevator doors onto the floor. Joe now with the hooked leg. AJ Styles with the kick out. The Samoan submission machine absolutely giving AJ Styles, oh man, right into the water fountain. Samoa Joe and AJ Styles, both of these guys are absolutely great competitors, but even when they're not even in a ring, they are certainly putting on one hell of a matchup here tonight. Oh, and now Samoa Joe counters out of that drop kick. And now Samoa Joe, uh-oh. Wait a minute, what is Joe thinking here? Oh no, whoa. AJ, look at this, he's trying to get away from Samoa Joe. I mean, I certainly would too. AJ, look at this. Joe threatening AJ. Look at this. AJ says, take the shot. And look at this now. Joe gets right in front of AJ. And now he's just firing away on the Phenomenal One. Oh, and AJ fires back with the right. And wait a minute now. AJ Styles, uh-oh, has Samoa Joe up. Oh, no. Oh, reverse DDT on the outside. AJ Styles certainly taking full advantage of this matchup. AJ picks up a chair. Oh no. Oh my God, right across the back. And again. Oh man. AJ Styles not even giving Joe any bit of recovery right now. AJ Styles, look at this, gonna be putting Joe away here. Wait, no. Samoa Joe, he's got a little bit more within him, and Samoa Joe stopping AJ right in his tracks. And look at this now. Samoa Joe has AJ. As AJ is dazed and confused. What is Joe? Joe puts him on that tape. Oh no. Come on, Joe. Don't do this! Big running senton off the platform through the table. Samoa Joe could have Styles put away here. No! AJ Styles kicks out. That table snapped clean in half, courtesy of that senton from Samoa Joe. But now AJ Styles, look at this, just, it seems like it's out of necessity at this point that AJ Styles throws these shots. And look at this phenomenal blitz. The phenomenal blitz drops Samoa Joe down to the floor. But now AJ, look at this. AJ Styles, wait a minute. AJ Styles is thinking deadly things. Where is he going? AJ Styles is climbing. We saw this last week. We saw Roman Reigns and Kevin Owens on top of this platform. Luckily, nobody got seriously injured. But right now, Samoa Joe and AJ Styles. Joe is in pursuit of Styles, and now they are on top of the platform. We just fixed that shit. And now Samoa Joe, look at this. Oh no, come on. AJ Styles, look at this. Now he's firing away on Joe on the top side. I don't even know where the referee is at. The referee's got to be down on the floor because I don't even want to risk my health going up there when both of these men want to absolutely murder one another. But now Samoa Joe, look at this. Oh, wait a minute now. AJ Styles with a chop block. Attacking the knee of Samoa Joe. And now, uh-oh, no. Joe able to counter again. But wait a minute now. Samoa Joe tossing AJ Styles away. Samoa Joe says it's over. Joe wants to put AJ away here, but look at this. AJ back up to his feet. Oh, with a right hand of his own. And AJ throws Joe into the barricade. Oh my God, AJ Styles. I mean, you gotta be thinking, how is the referee gonna be able to get the pinfall up there? But oh no. No, not again. Not again. There is nothing restraining these two from falling off the edge. And Samoa Joe, he is in a very bad position. Oh my God, I thought Joe was about to fall there. And now Samoa Joe, oh wait a minute now. Oh, Joe with the right hand. Oh, and again. But now AJ Styles taken off guard. Wait, no. What is Samoa Joe doing? No, oh my God, no!
Somebody raise a glass!